Majorca. Alright, we'll pause there. 5 days earlier.
Six months I'd been investigating Emmy's murder and searching for the documents she took from AWL, but getting nowhere. Then May Leach, a wealthy woman I'd met at Chez Ma Tante, called me early this morning. She'd had a bracelet stolen from her villa in Mallorca, and on the guest list she faxed me was the name Vikram Kapoor, Emmy's boss at AWL. I lowballed my fee and jumped on the first flight to Mallorca.
Before we do that, let's look for some mustaches. I know how this mustache hiding game goes. A mustache? It's a mustache.
Found another one. It was easy.
Probably have to come back here and look at the cards. Ding dong.
Miss Royce? I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly.
Apollo 13 had an extra seat. And your timing was excellent. I've just finished my latest case.
As I told you on the phone, my bracelet was stolen last night. It's snake-shaped jewelry with rubies. As you suggested, I've told my guests you were a friend who found herself in Mallorca. My bedroom is just to the right, and all the guests are on the terrace. I'll let you get on with your investigation. Please, be discreet. My guests are all very distinguished.
At least one is not so distinguished. Any of your guests know what I'm doing here?
No. No one knows about the theft. I introduced you as a friend from London.
Think they bought that?
Oh, yes. I have a reputation for inviting all sorts of people to my little soirees.
What can you tell me about your guests?
They're all the creme de la creme, of course. I haven't known any of them long, but I've always had a knack for judging people.
Only the finest quality of thieves. Tell me about your household staff. Could one of them have committed the theft?
All of them have been with me for at least 10 years. I have complete confidence in them. They all left at 7 p.m. yesterday as usual, and only returned this morning after the theft. I asked my maid to discreetly search the rooms and guest bungalows while they were having breakfast. She found nothing.
Mrs. Leach, I've got some unpleasant news. The thief is most probably one of your guests.
I can't believe you. They're all my dear, dear friends.
They were the only ones in the house last night. It has to be one of them. Tell me in detail what you did last night.
We were lucky enough to have 2 mild sunny days, so we partied on the terrace. I went to bed around midnight. I locked the front door of the house. Then I locked my bedroom door from the inside, as I always do. I took off my jewelry, went to bed, and slept until 6 a.m.
Is that the only time you took your bracelet off?
Yes, I'm certain it is.
And I guess it was gone when she woke up?
Please, Jane, help yourself. Thank you. I believe I will. An ancient ancient coffee grinder. It's seen a lot of use.
Wee. Oh.
Please, Jane, help yourself.
I didn't expect we actually get something from that. How many mustaches are in this level? 9. Does look like you can replay chapters, which is nice. So I'm not going to stress out about getting on the mustaches.
There's a little crack in this statuette. This statuette is broken in the middle, but it's been carefully mended.
The flower petals. Some of these people. Oh wow, all these people are familiar.
I'd never have taken this case if I hadn't known Kapoor would be here. But thanks to the thief, I can question him without him realizing he's my real target. 6 months I've been trying to get the bastards who killed Emmy, but every direction has been a dead end. I almost feel like no matter what I do, I'll never be able to make them pay for Emmy. Now that I think about it, though, if I had the opportunity to do it any other way, I wonder if I could.
Yeah.
No. Take the law into my own hands. Emmy would never want me to do that. I will bring them to justice. She would be proud of me.
If she's a fan of Perot, that makes sense too.
I'm sure it's nice, but I'm not interested in this bungalow. The window looks closed, but it's actually very slightly open. The window looks closed, but it's actually very slightly open.
Egg chairs. So how do we get to that room?
I always lock my bedroom door. Even though my guests are free to go anywhere in the house, I like to guard my privacy.
So it was locked all day yesterday.
Yes, night and day, whether I'm in the bedroom or not.
Albert Shireford. Skincare Versailles. Farm sleep. One pill. Just doctor. You might have a fake doctor. Doctor.
The window looks closed, but it's actually very slightly open. High quality makeup. Hypoallergenic, of course. Nobody would ever see me with lips that red. This makeup box would cost me more than a month's rent. An emerald ring, just sitting here. Incredible that the thief didn't steal it too. For a bracelet, not a ring. This empty jewel case must be where the stolen bracelet was stored.
Store a bracelet in there.
A very chic brush. Too fancy for my hair.
Like your hair is cool. A lot of people can't do that with their hair.
Unlikely the thief is hiding under the bed, but let's be thorough. What's this? The ruby bracelet. I flew all the way to Mallorca to find a piece of jewelry under a bed. I may be haunted by dreams of this bathroom for the rest of my life. Aha! A trophy for my collection. I can't imagine the price of such a perfume.
That wasn't stolen. saw something highlight on the TV. Strange looking television.
It's impossible to get through this door when the lock is engaged. I searched your room and found your bracelet under your bed.
Oh, you mean the one I threw away? It's a fake.
How do you know it's a fake? It looks real.
This morning when I got dressed, I put on my bracelet. Then a few minutes later, I started getting red marks on my wrist. Look, it's clearly an allergy. My real bracelet never did this to me. Trust me, it's a fake.
I trust you. And given the size of the bracelet, I think it's unlikely that the thief would dare to keep the real one with them. It may be nothing, but I found a broken green statuette.
Oh no! I'm sure everything was in perfect condition yesterday. Otherwise my maid would have told me. One of my guests did it. Who could have broken my beautiful statue and not even tell me?
I don't know. Could have done that. Oh, that's a window. In front of a window.
Probably not. You're probably right. It's worth checking.
I guess. Sort of.
I guess.
Can I hear from here?
Well, maybe. It's complicated. I thought so. Makes sense. Not yet, I suppose.
Tim, last night, didn't you hear a strange noise in the living room? Like something breaking while everyone was asleep. I was awake as usual because of my insomnia.
No, I didn't hear anything. What time was it?
About 5:30 a.m.
No, I didn't hear a thing. I went to bed around 5 o'clock and I was probably already asleep.
Adele and Tim. Allerton.
Hi, I'm Jane, a friend of May. Jane Royce, nice to meet you.
Adele Allerton, and this is my son.
Royce? Like the Rolls? I'm Tim. More of a Cadillac kind of guy.
How's your stay going?
Delightful as always. May is an old friend.
The operative word is old. You're definitely a pleasant change.
Did you enjoy the party last night?
It was most enjoyable. Entertaining enough to keep me up after my usual bedtime.
Oh, who were the late partiers?
There were only 3 people left when I toddled off to sleep.
One was a girl named Rosalie. We immediately hit it off and stayed up quite late, chatting on the terrace.
Rosie.
I'm sure it's nice, but I'm not interested in this bungalow. Hello there, I'm Jane.
I'm ill. Please let me rest.
Ew, that's a strange name, sir.
What have we here? An interesting discovery. Maybe not. Depends. You never know. Let's try that. Yes, perhaps. That's what I... on the situation. But still, I guess. Oh, probably not. Let's wait. Hard to say. I didn't expect that. It's unclear. Maybe later. Could have worked. But still, I guess. Oh, probably not. Let's wait. Hard to say. Not sure. Could work. Could have worked. But still, I guess. Oh. So, makes sense. You think? Probably. Let's try that. Yes, perhaps.
Where's the
That's
spot?
what I heard. Hard to believe. But still, I guess. I thought so. Makes sense. You think? Probably. Let's try that. That makes sense. Possibly. Hard to explain.
We're way up there.
Worth considering? You're probably right.
Beer?
Interesting. Depends on the situation, I suppose. That makes sense. Possibly. Hard to explain. You think? Right. That makes sense. Possibly. Hard to explain. You think?
There we go. It's pretty far away.
I would have loved to film Mrs. Leach in the pool. Too bad the camera didn't work for some reason.
I'm sorry, I wasn't there to see her.
She was very brave. The water was really cold, but Mrs. Allerton encouraged her throughout the swim.
If Mrs. Leach took off her jewellery for a swim, someone could have taken the opportunity to steal the bracelet.
Hi, I'm Jane, an old college chum of May. Quite a place she has here. Pleasure to meet you.
Miss Van Schuler. Delighted.
And I'm Rosalie Otterbourne. Nice to meet you too. Just arrived, did you?
Yes, it was a last-minute decision. A chance to escape what was predicted to be a week of rainy days in London.
Wait, the old lady's Mrs. Vander? Okay, Mary Vandish.
How's your stay going?
I'm trying to join in, but it's not easy. Don't know anyone here except May.
And me, child. Count yourself lucky to have been invited at all. Many would kill for a ticket to one of May's soirees.
So, you enjoyed last night's party?
Yes, some of us were up until late.
Really?
Yes, we all went to bed at about the same time. Each to our own bungalow, of course.
Once May left, I had no one to talk to. So I stayed for another 20 minutes or so to make a good impression. But wasted no time in going to sleep, as did Bowers, my nurse.
Okay, Bowers wasn't present. The nurse. You met Elizabeth Bowers? I don't think so.
Did you see Mrs. Leach swimming?
Yes, a lot more splashing than necessary, I thought. It was very funny. Too bad Mum wasn't there to see it.
I suppose I was looking for my nurse, who had forgotten to give me my pills again.
I think so. Makes sense.
Nah, must be the
I
nurse.
didn't expect that. Probably not. Okay then. Let's think about it. Not sure about it. But still, could be worse. I guess. Hard to say.
This jazz music.
Let's see. Could have been different. Not sure how. It depends on them. Let's wait. Okay then. Let's think about it. I didn't expect that.
I'll be right back.
You're probably right.
What a wonderful house! It would make the perfect setting for a passionate love affair.
Yes, the house is very pretty, but it's not very practical with all these stairs. My patients, of course, sometimes have trouble with stairs.
She's suspicious. Something with stairs. Problems with stairs.
Hi there, I'm Jane Royce, a friend of May. Nice to meet you.
Salome Otterbourne, delighted. But you probably already know who I am.
Elizabeth Bowers, delighted.
Is Elizabeth Bowers. Nurse. Employee of Mary's. Probably an alcoholic.
How's your stay going?
It's very inspiring. Mallorca is so poetic. A writer's paradise. Can't you feel it? I am exploding with the urge to write.
I'm not exploding, but I'm really enjoying being here, even if I'm working. I'm Miss Van Schuler's nurse.
So, did you enjoy last night's party? I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes, it's a change for me. To be part of a small group, of course. Usually I'm surrounded by crowds of admirers. I was so energized I didn't get to bed until late. It must have been close to 3 a.m.
Yes, I went to bed at the same time as Miss Van Schuler, but Rosalie came and woke me up in the middle of the night. At around 4:45 it was. Mr. Kapoor wasn't feeling well at all. Tim thought he'd drunk too much, but being a nurse, I've learned a few things. I could tell it was probably just food poisoning. I escorted him to his room and kept an eye on him until morning, in case his condition worsened.
Food poisoning? Ha! Poor guy. Sounds like people had a good time yesterday. Did you see Mrs. Leach swimming?
No, I was resting in my room.
I heard she took a dip in the swimming pool, but I didn't see her swimming.
Okay, so that guy was Vikram. One of the employees murdered. It's probably him. He's boss. Secret is she's full of herself. Cover someone's secret. That was kind of a guess. So we need to find Kapoor's room.
I don't have any business in this bungalow. I want to find out where Mr. Kapoor hangs his hat. This is Mr. Kapoor's room. The door is, of course, locked. Let's have a try with my trusty lockpick. And we're in. Okay, Mr. Kapoor, time to give up your secrets. This lock wouldn't stop a child. Bingo. I need a cassette player to listen to this tape. Fast, discreet work for AWL? Emmy was definitely onto something.
Look at the pills. Always check the pills.
Nothing interesting here. Someone had a bad night.
Earplugs. It's like there's gotta be at least a mustache in here.
Another one. It was easy.
Or what? All but one? 3. Jeez. They really hide them in this one. Back for that one.
I'll be there in a moment, May. I'll just wash up quickly. I'm not feeling very well.
Damn! I can't hide here.
What the hell are you doing in my room?
Oh, that worked.
Phew, that was a close call. Kind of him to bring me something else to serve. Phone number. I need to find out who it belongs to.
Is it weird, like, someone's taking a dump? Someone can just look in?
The pool looks inviting. Is Mrs. Leach a good swimmer?
Yes, I was impressed. Mr. Kapoor was supposed to join us as well, but he must have changed his mind because he didn't show up.
I bowed out too after Rosalie wasn't interested in swimming. Mind you, I'd have stayed around if she were going to take a dip. Watching Mrs. Leach splashing around didn't appeal.
Huh. She wasn't a good swimmer. Few puzzle pieces. 5, 12, 92. Is that the number? Oh, 5. 92.
The dragon should be traced on the 29th beetroot.
An encrypted message.
Alright, who could have entered May Leach while she was swimming? Oh, I have to figure it out first. I mean, that's everyone but Rosalie and Adelie.
That's it. Test passed with flying colours.
4:45. Just after asking Tim Allerton to his room.
No.
What? May went to bed at midnight. Mary von Schuler went to bed 20 minutes after May. So 12:20. Sloan went at 3. Poor fell ill at 4:45. Allerton. Oh, Mrs. Allerton. That's confusing. Because I don't know when Mrs. Allerton went to bed. 3 people were still awake when Mrs. Allerton went to bed. She went to bed at midnight. Mary Van Schuler went to bed 20 minutes after May. A.m. 5 a.m. Three people were still awake when Mrs. Allerton went to bed. Sloan went at 3. Rosalie Otter went to bed after escorting Tim to his room at 5. Doesn't say any time when Mrs. Allerton went to bed. This one?
Unfortunately, this can't be right.
Okay, that made...
Yes, that's exactly it.
That was a bad puzzle. Between 5 and 6. 5 people. Could have been Elizabeth and Vikram. Could have been a lot of people. Adele. She went to bed early. Those two definitely. Did Mary go to bed? Mary and her nurse. Seem right. Who could have? This is all hearsay. So let's say we remove Salome. And the nurse, that still leaves. That leaves only 4. Go back to this connection. $530 something broke.
Absolutely.
Dell heard a breaking noise.
No, I did something wrong. Brilliant. Another win with my name on it.
Oh, people that didn't have other alibis. Yeah, there's the record.
This rocks.
Check that car out.
Ah, thank you. Your ego made my job easier, Mr. Kapoor. Let's see.
A little puzzle.
A flimsy lock, Mr. Kapoor. Shame on you. Well, if it was a spare tyre that was stolen, I'd be all set. Let's see what you're hiding in here. This lock looks like it's seen better days, just the way I like 'em. I can hear the mechanism click over loud and clear. A dangerous man. I would have been surprised not to find one of these inside.
It's the symbol.
What have we here? A hidden compartment. At last, something interesting. The Backstreet Spirit, New York City. Interesting. London, ED. Emily Duns. Emmy! Finally! Finally a lead to your killer. So someone did order Emmy's murder. And someone called the Spider to do the hit. At last, the Spider has to go to New York soon. I've got to find out exactly where and when. I won't find anything in there.
Should I maybe put the suitcase back the way it was? Just a thought. It's the magazine. Zenith, 1975. This little dinky car is that? Embarrassing.
Mrs. Leach has a beautiful car.
That's mine. It's her car. But that was our car. Nope, we're driving this little dinky thing.
No way! One more test successful.
go swimming in the afternoon?
Yes, Rosalie challenged me. She didn't think I could swim in the pool in February. She doesn't know me very well. I swim all year round. It's very good for your health.
Could someone have entered your room during the swim to steal your bracelet?
No, I kept my bracelet on while swimming. Oh, come to think of it, after I'd changed in my room, I forgot to lock my door. But it was only for 15 minutes.
15 minutes? So her room wasn't always locked?
Wasn't always locked.
Excellent deduction.
Let's have some gaps. I'll be right back. Alright, back here. There's nothing else to check. I don't like leaving all those unanswered questions, but these petals. Right here.
Roses have lost some of their petals. I doubt Mrs. Leach will stand for that.
Ah, it's the hidden. Then they came in here, they broke the vase. Vase. Like we're still missing something. And the music stopped for some mustache.
Oh, such an obvious hiding place.
Obviously, What an obvious hiding place. Let's double check some stuff in here.
The window looks closed, but it's actually very... The handle is inside the room and it's open. The window was unlocked. Apparently, none of the staff noticed the open window before I discovered it. All are loyal and have been with Mrs. Leach for a decade.
It's already checked. We get a couple of new items. Did we ask her about it? No.
I found your window open.
You must be wrong. I never open the window. I don't want to be bothered by mosquitoes or any other bugs while I sleep. I hate bugs.
Impressive. That's almost it.
Oh, oops. Shit, I was reading that one. Grace was still on my melee. He's just sleeping. Yeah. There we go.
One more test successful.
There we go.
A rose petal. But no roses inside the house. Yes, that's exactly it. Great work. Not really that complicated.
Alright, so what's our next option here? The thief. I'm gonna find where it's hidden.
Empty. A lava lamp. Still the latest thing in chic decor.
Never really got lava lamps.
A state-of-the-art colour TV. Perfect for British murder mysteries.
Marking or something? Picture up there.
There seems to be a battery missing.
181 by 2.5. Some spare battery.
It should work better that way.
181 by 2.5. What is 18 by 2. Someone's cap off. That I have no idea on. One, 18 divided like a slash. It's like a slash, not a 1. Yeah, I see 1.8 slash times 2.5. That's definitely set to where it's supposed to be. Fingerprints on it. Or I don't get. Oh, I get it now. Green lightning, Moonstar. This moon? Three lightning. Moon. Asterisk. Voila.
Finally, I found Mrs. Leach's bracelet.
Why? What else? Why would I want to keep going on with this puzzle? I wonder if there's a way you get a mustache out of it or something. That mustache down there in the corner? Sounds shiny. I think we did all the things. Yeah, I'm not ready for that.
What have we here? An interesting discovery.
Only need one more. Oh, one more mustache. I feel like we have to find it. I couldn't have been like, why'd I have to find that one? I have no idea where this mustache could be. In every little nook and cranny. Look behind the bar. Literally be anywhere. Maybe one in the pool. Floating mustache. Which I'm only looking down, could be above us. Mustaches can fly. their superpowers. They also have night vision. It's weird for a mustache. I didn't think they would have night vision, but barely do. I have no way to make that up. There's no mustache. Lucky we checked his room quite a bit. One of these seats be a prime mustache hiding location. Grill. Alright. Don't think we're finding it. Already got that one. I wouldn't stick 2 mustaches in there. That would be ridiculous. Probably somewhere stupid. Let's solve the puzzle. Who could have done the theft? So there's quite a few people. They unlock the window. Then they leave. At 5 a.m. They enter through the window. Nope, not unlocks. Glad we could go through there, that would have been annoying. Steals the bracelet. Leaves through the window. Enters and breaks the statuette. Hides it in the camera.
I can see the crime more clearly now. The thief first unlocked May Leach's window during the day while she was swimming. Once everyone was asleep, the thief entered through the window and exchanged the 2 bracelets. Finally, he or she went into the living room and hid the bracelet in the camera, planning to retrieve it later. It's time to close the case of Mrs. Leach's fake bracelet.
That one's done. So everyone was at the swim except for Mary. And these two are here. But they weren't in both, for sure. Between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. They weren't there. Who was at the swim? Tim and Rosalie were together. Salome. I feel this is right?
I don't think so.
No. Adelaide, Tim, Rosalie, Salome, Mary. Oh, let's see.
Come on, Jane, you're almost there.
Tony, Rosalie, and Adelaide were watching me swim. Oh, it's Rosalie and Tim. That was Mary. Okay. Rosalie and Adele. Rosalie and Adele. Ah, that's where I got it wrong.
Good thinking. Yes! Sometimes I even surprise myself. The three suspects probably didn't know each other before that evening, so the thief probably acted alone. It's time to close the case of Mrs. Leach's fake bracelet. Yes! Sometimes I even surprise myself.
Okay. How does that help us? Do we confront them? Yes, we still have to finish this stuff. We confront him, or do we can't interact with the phone anymore? Grab his gun. Nothing else in here. Check for mustaches, though. Let's double check his car. So try talking to her one more time. Or do we need to check the rooms of these other individuals? Check their shoes. I already forgot who the 3 suspects were. They fixed the statue as suspect. Ah. Not yet.
It's about time somebody got rid of these cigarette butts.
Cleaned his car. How'd he get caught? Cleaned his car.
Oh, Fire Flare. That's a good band. Mr. Kapoor has surprisingly good taste.
Yeah, the mustache has been here, right? Right? Tricky doors. Nice. Sure, I played Tricky Doors. A lot of those door games. This one's they've done a lot of with these Agatha Christie games. This latest one's pretty good. This looks like one of those find missing. I have a couple of those that I bought to like play when I have nothing else. I'm in a weird mood, but I haven't been in that mood. Enjoy them though. Do them at some point.
I'm at Sky until the 37th beat route. I've traced the instructions to the moon. Don't forget the dragon. P.S. Check with PP about the dressed potato.
Of course, the dressed potato. "37th beetroot." Yeah, that's always nice. This game's pretty good about it too. Chapters are about, I mean, this one I've probably been doing for an hour and a half, but they're usually close to an hour. Pacing, at least on the last one I played, the Orient Express, was pretty well done. P.S. Check with PP about the dressed potato. Trace instructions to the moon.
This letter seems to be a decrypted version of the message on the tape.
Ah.
I wonder if I can identify the code names.
I see. So, Sky's New York. "37's 26. Beetroot is February. Send instruction. Oh, 3 is, I guess, 2. Seven is 6. Moon is Backstreet Spirit. Package is Dragon. It's a pretty easy cipher. Potato is Prisoner. Grass is Escape. Trace. What is... Oh, Trace is... Send.
I knew I could do this. I was born to be a detective.
Guy, New York. Send package. February. I mean, we're assuming the numbers are the same, so. Beetroot is package. 29 would be 8 previous. So 18? Let me do that math one more time. So get rid of this package. 37 is 26. So that means 29 is 8 less than 37. So 26 minus 8. 16. Wait. No, I'm 26 minus 8 is 18. Okay. I don't know why I'm being paranoid. I'm getting simple math wrong.
New York. I have the information I wanted on Mr. Kapoor. That one's for you, Emmy. Do this.
One's deep.
Finally, I've got a lead on Emmy's murder, and it's linked to AWL just as I thought. The company apparently commissioned her murder, and it was someone called the Spider who carried it out. And now I learn that this spider is due to be in New York in a few days' time. I need to get on a plane as soon as possible. I've learned everything I can. Now it's time to tell Mrs. Leach that I've found her bracelet. Mrs. Leach, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh my goodness! You found it! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means so much to me.
Madam, as far as the suspects are concerned, I have come to a conclusion, but I...
Oh, no. Please, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I'm already heartbroken that one of my guests tried to steal from me. The most important thing is that my bracelet has been returned.
As you wish, madam. I'll leave you to it. My job is finished. I'm certain you'll make sure no one finds out why I was here.
Why don't you stay for a few days? You deserve a holiday.
You're very kind, but I have something important to take care of elsewhere. My mission isn't over.
Emmy. 7 mistakes. I guess those did count.